Good evening, YouTube. How you folks doing? Dirk here, GC Blues 45. Now, folks, I do want to tell you something. Sorry for no NHL report of late. I've been very busy with work, doing other stuff, and I'm pretty tired when I get home. So, but not to worry, we will give you an update. Okay, I'll do this update video for you, and then we'll get into what's coming up. So, I'll find it. Nope. All right. To start off with the series that have already wrapped, I predicted Minnesota and Vegas go 6. I got that totally right. I did get Edmonton right, but that went in 6. I said 7. I did predict Washington right, but I said that would be in 7. Carolina wins in 5, not in 6. Toronto wins in 6, so that's 2 right I got overall so far. And Florida I said in 7, they did it in 5. So overall I got all the teams right, but perfect I got 2. So it'll be so far in round 2, it's Vegas versus Edmonton in the West. And later on I'll get into, actually I'll do another video for Game 7. There are 2 Game 7s coming up this weekend. Okay, and in the East, it's Washington and Carolina, and Toronto, and the defending Stanley Cup champions, Florida Panthers. So now we know. Okay. Now with the series that are done, let's get the stats out of the way. Starting off with Vegas and Minnesota, this went 6 games. Vegas went 4-2, Minnesota 2-4. Here we go with the scores or the stats. Minnesota outscored Vegas 19-18. Vegas outshot Minnesota 193-153. Minnesota outsaved Vegas 175-125. And the power play, Vegas went 5 for 18, and Minnesota 3 for 13. In LA versus Edmonton, the series stats are Edmonton outscored LA 27-24. By the way, this went 6 games. And Edmonton went 4-2. LA 2-4. So once again, the score, total score, Edmonton outscored LA 27-22. They outshot LA 211-179. LA outsaved Edmonton 184-185. Edmonton went 5 for 13 on the power play, with LA 8 for 20 on the power play. By the way, you can get this sheet if you want the Pacific Division sheet, Metropolitan, Atlantic, or the Central Division sheet when the Central's all done. $5 each. You want them? I was selling you. Just tell me which one you want, and I'll send it to you. In the Atlantic Division, Ottawa versus Toronto. Toronto wins in 6, 4-2. Ottawa went 2 for 4. Toronto outscores Ottawa 19-16. Outshot Ottawa 151-144. Ottawa outsaved Toronto 132 to 128. And in the power play, Toronto went 6 for 17 on a power play with Ottawa 3 for 15. In the Tampa Bay versus Florida series, with 5 games, Florida wins 4 to 1. Um, Tampa went 1 for 4. At least they got a game out of it. All right, Florida outscores Tampa 19 to 12. Outshoots Tampa 128 to 112. Tampa outsaves Tampa 109 to 100, and Florida went 4 for 16 on the power play. Tampa 2 for 18. And finally, in the Metropolitan, Washington versus Montreal. Washington wins in 5, 4 to 1. Montreal went 1 for 4. At least they got one game out of it. Okay, Washington outscores Montreal 18 to 12. Montreal outshoots Washington 148 to 132. 139. Sorry, why I keep getting 2 in my brain? I always want to say 2. I got 2 on the brain, folks. 148 to 139 on shots. Washington outsaved Montreal 132 to 124. Washington went 3 for 13 on the power play with Montreal 5 for 15. And finally, Carolina and New Jersey. This with 5 games. Carolina wins 4-1. New Jersey does get at least one game out of it. They went 1 for 4. Hold on here. I gotta make one little correction. By the way, folks, I want to tell you something. This is a lifesaver. This is a great little, handy little tool that they came out with. If you don't want to use regular whiteout, this works great. You don't have to handle the mess and let it wait to dry. Okay, Carolina outscores New Jersey 19 to 11. Carolina outshoots New Jersey 182 144. New Jersey does outsave the um, Canes 163 to 133. And Carolina went 6 for 19 on a power play. New Jersey went 0 for 15. They did not even score on the power play at all. So that's how the series are up to date. Now we got 2 game 7s this week. Later today, we got the Dallas Stars against the Colorado Avalanche. That game will be going on real soon. I'll be doing a video on that, who I think will win that game. Then we got tomorrow the Blues against the Winnipeg Jets. Game 7 and that, folks. It's going to be wild. It's going to be heated up, folks. I'm telling you, it is going to be wild. 2 game 7s. It's game 7 weekend. Woo! Oh, yeah. And also, folks, we got 2 game 7s in the NBA. But I don't do NBA. I only do hockey. So, folks, that's about it. Thank you very much for tuning in. Please stay safe. Take care. Remember always watching. I'll see you guys soon as I'll do the pregame report for today's game 7. Okay? So thank you very much for tuning in. And once again, sorry for no video delay. I've just been busy doing my job at Hardee's and then also doing my stuff that I want to do, and I get pretty tired and stuff. But I'm back. So, and also welcome. I want to welcome my new subscribers. Thank you very much for subscribing. I do also want to say, tell your friends, tell them to subscribe. Also, I like to get to 200 during the playoffs and before the off season. maybe even get to 300 before it's all said and done for this year, and concentrate on baseball and MLS this year. So thank you very much for tuning in. Um, stuff. So without further ado, please subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe also if you like my channel more. I do want to thank all my subscribers. Thank you very much, folks. So without further ado, once again, please stay safe. Take care. Remember the Lord's watching you. And I'll see you guys soon. Until then, peace.